Tearing me apart, don't make me break your heart. Has it all been a mistake? I think it's more than I can take. Don't make me break your heart.
I've got a story for you. A true story. It's about me, Elf Pinning.
Big smile.
And everything in this is the gospel truth. It's a tale of murder, yes, but it's a love story as well. A bit of a horror story, perhaps. Just never written down till now. So why now? Because everybody wants to be famous. Or infamous. I just want to be understood. And anyway, it's a great story. How to Murder Your Wife. By Elf Pinning.
She said, I'll tell you when I'll be free. True love is what I feel for you.
See? You're tearing it up.
You're moving into the spare room.
Hang on a sec. We're husband and wife. What happened to love, honour and...
Obey? When have I ever obeyed you, Alf? And as for honour... Oh, just so we're absolutely clear, as husbands go, you were all right once, but now you're just as useless as the last three.
Last three? What last three? Chapter 1. Motive.
Just the one thing. All sorts. Yes.
Take my moments and my days.
Go on,
Elf, shut up and dig.
3 husbands before all these years.
At the impulse of thy love.
Clickety-click, 66. My age, 70. Knock at the door, number 4. Have a bean, 17. Tom's Tricks, number 6. I'm certainly shifty at 50. Stay alive, 85. Where's my shoe, 42? Knock at the door, number 4. Then I'll go to heaven, 87. Where I'm bound to meet 2 fat ladies, 88.
House!
Congratulations.
Get out of the way, you old fart!
Leave my customers alone.
Get rooted, you freak!
Carmen Rupe, coffee bar proprietor.
Are you okay? Good. So, dear, tell me, why have we never seen you here before?
I've passed by a few times. A bit shy, I suppose.
Oh, we don't do shy here, do we, girls? You should visit. You know, we're open in the daytime, too, and, you know, the last never sleeps. Oh. Toasted sandwich?
Those are spoken for, Annie. It's just this passion fruit sponge that's left.
Oh, well, I'll buy that. Make it a clean sweep.
Well, that's nice of you, Mrs. Benning.
Yes, it is. Given that I can't eat the thing, the seeds, they get stuck under my plate.
Perhaps Mr. Benning might like it.
Oh, yes. Loves a nice cake. Not that it shows. Lean and mean, that man. Whatever he eats.
How on earth does he manage with his job?
He's given up the grave digging, Maria. Says he's getting too old.
So, what's he doing now?
Volunteering?
Thank you. See, not hard to give a little instead of just taking. Oh, in you go. Take. That's her. My wife's a junk. Bad junk. Used for 10 years. Here are the good things in life.
If you ask me, it's the owners that should be put down, not these guys.
Out of their selfishness instead of these out of their...
Out of their misery? Yes.
And this, of course, was where the love story began. Hello.
Love at first sight, eh?
Did you hear that? It's saying Alf.
Rule number 1, Alf. Don't get attached. He's for the needle first thing Friday.
Hello, darling.
Dear?
Yep.
Your stuff's on the right. Oh? My cheese.
Paid for with the housekeeping I give you, yes.
Which is not enough. I've told you. Oh, my cake as well.
Coming to the boil? I'm thinking of getting a dog.
A what?
A dog. I'm getting one.
Over my dead body?
Not yet. Not quite yet. Don't know why. Perhaps it takes less time for love to blossom than it does for rage to really take root. What? I'm in a hurry.
Housekeeping. No, I need extra. For the butcher. Thanks. Right, thank you.
Ciao, baby, let's call it a day.
Stop!
Ciao, baby, go ahead and throw my love away. No, baby, it's too late to change your mind and say, please don't drag it out much longer. Leave before the hurt gets stronger, ciao. Ciao, baby, let's call it a day.
Thank you.
Ciao, baby, go ahead and throw my love away. No, baby, it's too late to change your mind and say, please don't drag it out much longer. Leave before the hurt gets stronger, child.
Am I too late?
In box 1, we've got the favourite press gang. Box 2, Lady in Waiting. Flying Fortress in 3. We have the second favourite, Big Ball.
I love her. She's so cute.
She's a he, BJ.
Oh, I don't think anybody minds in here, darling.
I've named him Shep.
Sippy. Oh, he is so cute.
What does the missus think, Al?
She doesn't know yet. Shep was eating better than I was, but I didn't care. I had somebody to love again. As long as Betty would let me.
What is it with these people? There's not one thing, it's another.
Sergeant Burgess.
Friend of yours?
No, you're anti-tour?
Oh, screw the tour. I got done, Sergeant, for soliciting.
What do you want him to do? Negotiate a rate?
Put in a word for bail. You know what will happen to me, India.
I'll see what I can do.
After the briefing. Till then, just keep your back against the wall.
Squad rotations continue as per, but even if you're rostered off, consider yourself on standby in case of further demonstrations.
They're not demonstrators, sir. They're a bunch of stirrers.
Thank you, Doon. I've spoken to you before about this jacket, haven't I?
Oh, other ones in the cleaners, sir.
Or are you still demonstrating your left-wing leanings? We are a politically neutral body. I suggest you and D.S. Burgess put your energies into showing Detective Everett the ropes.
He doesn't need any teaching, sir. He's already in the flying squad.
Biggles, planes were his go, working towards his solo licence, and happier in the air than he was chasing crooks.
Up and away!
Who's a good boy, eh? Who's a clean boy? Yes. And we don't need curlers, do we, Shippy, eh? Hey?
Stealing my talcum. Yes. We'll see. We'll see.
You and me, Shippy. Just you and me. What's this?
It's a letter of demand from my lawyer. And don't you get cinders on my wash.
For housekeeping.
You get out. If you're not under my blasted feature, you're on my couch leaving your hairs all over the place to get on my good clothes. You do that again, you're for the needle. Do you hear me?
Why go to a lawyer? Why not just keep bloody well stealing off me?
It's banned. It's banned from the couch. In fact, it's banned from wherever I say it's banned from. So are you. Your side, my side. And if that dog leaves one more hair on my lounge suite, it's a dead dog.
Thank you. Finally. Took a while, but Chapter 2. Modus operandi. Done. Thank you.
Charity should begin at home. He'd keep me in rags if he could.
Hello. What's your name?
Sounds mean. Mean. It's a struggle even to get the housekeeping out of him.
I bet that dog of his doesn't go hungry, does it?
Let's do one from the front now. Smile.
Ship, the celebrity wonder dog. Getting under my feet all the time. One of these days he's going to trip me up and I'll break my neck. Will he care? No. I'm more worried about that stupid animal.
Yeah. Daddy loves you too. Got a present for you. Our 2-year anniversary.
There you go. Walkies in the rain. Like it. Good boy. Go to bed. Good dog.
So, have things at home improved?
Improved? Well, how would I know? I hardly see the man. And what he does down in that filthy basement, Lord only knows.
Here we go, lovey. Right. Good boy. Up we come. Good cat. Here we go. That's right. Good fella.
Take too long to knock her out. She'd have set on me by now. Back to square one. Thinking.
Most nights, I just watch the goggle box. He goes out for a walk. He's gone for hours. Lord knows where.
Fancy a go out? Get your belcher with your teeth out.
Come on, naked Sheila's. Steam your fastest up. She tells me she's right.
Why bother?
It's fun to watch, Biggles.
Should be legalised anyway. Save us a lot of grief.
We're not taking them all in, you idiot. Just the trannies.
Let's go.
There you go. You can relax now.
What's up, Totty? What's happening out there?
Another dagger to the heart of liberty, lovey.
Oh, the cops are having a ball. The Crimes Amendments Bill got thrown out.
What?
29 ayes, 34 noes, and 23 cowardly abstentions.
I did 2 months and 72 for soliciting.
2
I mean, look as gorgeous as I do. I just walk down the street and it's called soliciting, right?
You're a danger to yourself, Toddy.
2 months.
We are oppressed, Alf. We may not look it, but we are bloody well oppressed. Well, when you're oppressed, there's no point in sitting around blubbering about it, is there? You want something done, you get off your ass and you do something, right?
Right. You do. I am doing something about it. I know, you think all this preparation's just an excuse, but you have to know what you're doing. Plan. You can't just hope for a miracle.
You know what they say, for better or for worse? Well, I wouldn't mind if I got a bit of the better look, but all I'm getting is the worst. Oh, come on, buck up. It can't be that bad. It's that bad and more bad as stale bread, and you know what kind of bad stale bread. I suppose you'll just have to lie in it and put up with the crumbs. Oh, you have to laugh.
Don't look at me like that. I am scared. What if I get caught like Murphy? I know. Sort out a good defence, then hope we don't need it. Which means a good modus operandi. Yes, patience. Some for now, some for later. Filleting. Hard form, this. Blade has to be razor sharp, Sheppy. Get it right, they just... Kitchen's free. Toasty pie?
The police investigation into the murder of Gail McFadden continues today as the accused, 24-year-old John James Murphy, denies killing the Paikakariki housewife. Top New Zealand criminal lawyer Mike Bungay has now been engaged to defend Murphy. Our reporter caught up with Mr. Bungay outside Wellington's Supreme Court.
The client was in the area at the time of the murder, wasn't he?
My client found the victim's back, yes. He burned the contents in his incinerator. Yes, he admits as much. But that doesn't mean that he killed her.
The police investigation has been thorough and exhaustive and has taken several weeks.
And misery
Police presence in court today, and many of the officers who are
Misery.
And all that love entails.
Our reporter managed to catch
No, mate, you can't get up. Sorry. She'll have the needle to you.
How's the case proceeding? Have any charges been laid against Murphy?
Yes, we've charged Mr. Murphy with the murder of Gail McFadden, and our inquiries are continuing. Thank you.
In other news, the economic recession and rising unemployment has resulted in the government turning its attention to...
It's just in case. I know we won't need a lawyer.
...have expired. They're being singled out as a burden on the welfare system. An increasing number have been detained and...
Coronation Street.
...and have brought with them accusations of racism.
It's not been the same since Jack Walker died.
And poor Valerie Barlow got electrocuted.
Maybe it'll be better once Ina's back.
Minnie's lost without her.
I think Violet Carson was sick.
Who?
I'm sick of it. Coronation Street. One of these days I'm going to wake up dead. I'm sick of it. Alf torments me on purpose. And that dog.
He torments the dog.
The dog torments me. And it won't stop until I'm put away or I'm in a box.
Perhaps you should try some marriage counselling.
Marriage? It's not a marriage, Annie. He's besotted. It's a menage a Troy. Him, me, and that bloody dog. I could kill the damn thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chef the amazing Wonder Dog. Come on, Debbie, come on, come on. Good dog. Good dog. Hey! Good boy, bring it to me. Bring it to me. Good boy. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Yes. Good boy, Sheppy. Up. Good boy. Good boy.
You all right, dear? Yes, I'm fine. Well, this was a spanner in the works.
Fish pajamas.
Thanks for bringing Betty in, Don.
Least I could do. Neighbours and all that. What if the doctor said?
Pneumonia. And I need to eat more. At least it's not my heart.
Hello there. Oh, sorry. Did I wake you up?
Betty must be relieved.
You haven't seen Shep, have you, my dog, at home?
No. I heard him barking, though, when I called to pick up Betty.
How are you? Good?
Get away from the door. Now use it. You mangy little incubus.
No. It was a dim pack at the clinch.
Oh, and the clothes in the bastard's incinerator.
Well, you were the bastard who found him.
Good show, Biggos. Got a murderer's notch on your belt now, son.
It was a team effort, Mark. 80 detectives on it. Let's keep it in perspective.
It's the way the evidence was presented. One up for Biggles. Biggles! One down for Bungles.
He lost.
So, what's it to you?
I heard good things about him, that's all.
Because he is good. Remember Such, the spy, last year? One guy was the one that got him off. First time in New Zealand history, that. He is good. So, when you off home?
As soon as I can. Worried about wee Shep. It's not just them and me who's oppressed, is it, lovey? The evil, miserable bitch. One day, just me and you, and no more her. Just me and you, lovey. One day. And that day would be a long time coming. About 10 months, in fact. The Murphy verdict scared us back into the shell. And Shep needed some TLC. So things got put on hold. I just needed to feel a bit safer. Chapter 3, Alibis. Alibis? They're overrated. You don't need one if somebody just disappears. For good reason. Here we are. Good boy. What you need is to be of good character. Beyond reproach, as they say. So, okey doke.
Glue on my table. Why don't you do that in your precious basement? What's it for, anyway?
Fundraising. Telethon.
You. Raising money for mental health. Oh, good. That's a laugh, that is.
Mental health. Who cares if a bunch of loonies get sick or not?
I think you're missing the point.
Famous now, aren't you?
Yeah, who's a pretty boy then? Who's a pretty boy then?
He's a dog, BJ, not a parrot. Here you go, Elf, darling. Put that in his trailer.
Oh, that's very generous. Thank you, Carmen.
My pleasure, lovey. Maybe you can help advertise me, too.
Isn't it great? Bob Jones is funding us.
Unfortunately, even a property tycoon's backing wouldn't get her over the line. The good guys deserve to win sometimes, surely. Chapter 4. The Deed. Amazing, Shippy, it's a record. We helped.
Oh, you can forget that nonsense. Your time's up. Channel.
It's a good cause.
Channel?
Yeah. Oh, I'll go.
Oh, why? You haven't got any friends.
It's Annie Elizabeth. She's dead. It was sudden. Her heart.
I tried. I'm trying. It's not my fault we got interrupted.
She was so nice. So quiet.
Oh, I wish that damn dog would be quiet.
All right. Don't nag.
He should guess it like he does the cats. Oh, yes. He has a gas chamber down in the basement. His own mini final solution.
No more mucking about. No more acts of God intervening. Shoo.
We'll pick you up at 10. Doesn't do to be late for funerals.
September the 12th.
While Annie Cousins was being prepared to rest in peace, there wasn't much in the way of peace at number 75. In fact, far from it. Hang on. Shit, go back, go back. Shh, shh. Coming. Coming. Yes?
We've been ringing for ages.
I was on the phone. Raffle tickets.
We've come for Elizabeth.
I got Dad's car. I'm driving.
Sorry, where?
To her funeral.
Any cousins?
10 o'clock.
As arranged.
Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, she's not here.
No, she's passed away.
No, not Mrs. Cousins, is it? Betty. She's not here.
But Mrs. Newlar arranged...
The funeral is at 11.
Well, she's gone.
Without us?
I said we'd pick her up.
No, away. Gone.
Away?
Where?
Canada. Last night. Well, her sister had a car accident. So, Betty's gone. You see? Chapter 5. The cover-up.
Bit sudden.
Car crashes are sudden, I suppose.
Been to the nursery, have you?
Apple tree. Betty likes apples. So, how are things at the cemetery?
Very quiet.
Dad.
She'll be back then. Betty.
Oh, yes. Eventually, I hope. Once she's settled her sister's affairs.
Oh. Oh, you mean... Is she,
Oh, yes, she's dead. Her sister. Tragic. She had to leave suddenly, so she wrote this commission. So, 500 from the cheque account and 100 from the savings, as authorised. Thanks.
Splashing out over dear.
Coffee's all round with an added something to warm us all up, eh?
Seeing you're so well cashed up, you might be able to afford a bit more of what you deserve, Alf.
A man can only eat so many toasted sandwiches, Totty. Who's this wayfarer?
Hi, Tracy Lee.
Hello. Come and sit down. Have a coffee with us. Ex-wife, ex-mother, and on a police record known as Robin Williams. On the road, are you, love?
From the Manawatu. Just arrived.
Where are you staying?
Find somewhere?
Can't wander the streets. Have a coffee, then you can doss down at my place.
I don't think so.
Well, just till you do find somewhere. Oh, don't worry, nothing funny. Pinocchio's a real boy. No strings attached.
I might consider it if you buy me a special coffee as well.
I bet.
You don't want me hanging around, though. I'm on the game.
Oh, good as gold with me. I could do with a bit of company, that's all. And if you can cook, even better. Well, think about it while we enjoy these.
And what are we celebrating, Alf?
Freedom and love's triumph.
You're doing well. When was the last time you stayed out all night? What? No! I will not.
This is it. 75.
Oh, no.
Come on, Zippy, come on.
Ooh, you've got those flowers. They're my favourites, eh?
Really? I'll pick some for you.
Sweet.
Come on, Zippy. Come in, come in, come in. Here we go. Welcome. I'll show you around.
Bugger me. Still waters. Bet he's hardly out of the country. Off's got himself a bird.
What do you mean, Dad? What sort of bird?
The good sort.
My wife's, she's separated. I mean, I'll get rid of them for you.
Oh, no. I can make room. Mrs. Newlar, guess what? Alf just brought a girl home. The good sort.
Come on then, handsome.
You settle in, have a wee rest. I'll get some supplies in for us.
Hey, Alf. Thanks.
She's not gone to Canada. I think he's killed her.
You have proof of that, do you?
They weren't happy, and I know her. She wouldn't just leave like that before a funeral. Plus, she doesn't have a sister. Not that I know of, anyway.
So you don't know her that well, then?
I know her very well. We attend the same church.
My colleagues and I attend the same pub. Doesn't mean I know them, Mrs. Now. Noi.
Newlar. N-I-E-U-W-L-A-A-R.
Mrs. Madam, we've got over 20 cases on our books. I'm not adding another one to the list just because your friend missed a funeral. She's probably gone to the sisters you didn't know she had.
It would have been more convenient if she'd been the one who had the heart attack instead of any cousins. And he would never have gone to the police.
Think so?
Fortunately, Wellington's finest wrote her off as a pushy Christian with a funny name and an axe to grind. So things were still well in hand and improving by the moment.
Oh, I found this in the sideboard, okay?
2468, dig in, don't wait. You know, all I ever wanted was me and Shep, just us. This is nice. It's nice. Wanganui, eh? Never been there. Might go one day, a trip.
Yeah, it's all right. Wonga Vegas, it's nice.
You left.
I didn't leave Wanganui, I left my bloody husband. That's my own fault. Put up with his crap for too long. Bastard. Tell you what, it was either leave him or kill him, eh?
Is this his house?
We brought you something sweet.
Oh, I'm in! The more the merrier. Come here, come on. So lovely to see you.
How many do you?
6. With the one that moved in.
Oh, my good Lord, Betty was right. He's an animal.
I don't even want to imagine what's going on in there.
Company. Nice.
Yep. Walk with little mate whenever I feel like it. Feed him when I like. Bit of company, I'll say.
And Ship looks really happy too.
Oh, he does.
You fell on your feet, didn't you? Get rooted.
Just remember, Al, as soon as we get comfy, let's bring Pops.
She'll be back, your missus. Then where will you be?
She's staying in Canada, Alf says.
She was miserable, sick of me, had to go.
Sick of you? God, what was her name? Stupid.
Betty Benning, I've already told you.
And I've already told you. There are no grounds for an inquiry.
That's her with me. She's missing. She hasn't even come to bingo.
2 fat ladies.
He gasses things. In a gas chamber.
A gas chamber.
Are you going to get up there or not? He's got a loose woman living with him now. God knows what they get up to.
Bloody hell. What happened to you?
Don't go on about how I look, all right? I was cleaning, and you're half an hour early. You're gonna have to come back later, okay? And maybe at the right bloody time as well. I've got 2 more after you. Shit.
Where's Mr. Benning?
Al's got nothing to do with this, all right? He just lets me have a room.
Relax. I don't care if you are hairdressing from home. Just looking for Alf Benning.
Hmm. All right, well, he's not here. He's working at the animal shelter.
Get him to give us a call, eh? It's probably nothing. Need him to get some woman off my back. You can get back on yours now.
I was actually trying to get hold of Elizabeth Benning. Is she there?
Yeah, hang on. Alf! Is that you, love? The phone. For your missus. Oh, bugger. Copper came around for you yesterday. Sorry, I was busy afterwards. I forgot.
It's all right. I'll give him a call. Hello?
Yeah, hello. My name's George Rosenberg. I'm a solicitor.
What can I do for you?
There's a matter that I think you blokes need to look into.
Why me? I'm up to my ears.
I mean, your flaps, don't you, Biggles?
Why you? Because you fraudies are on a long weekend shift. This Benning bloke never called. I've thought about it and something's up. I'm sick of being polite to these churchy types banging on my desk.
I've got 21 other cases.
Oh, well, now you've got a missing woman as well. Look, if it was just this church biddy on my case, I wouldn't be on yours. There are solicitors having a go now as well.
Well, you see, a woman answered when I rang.
What about?
Well, a domestic maintenance issue. Then he said Mrs. Benning was in Canada.
Maybe she is.
All right, so who's this woman?
It was a niece from Wanganui. At least that's what he's telling his neighbours.
Maybe she is.
Maybe Noddy's not banging big ears.
75 standard. Just a quiet chat, eh?
All that planning. And you're going to get people stirred up with stupid stories about Canada. Still, there's always the instructions in Chapter 6. Admit nothing.
Alf Benning. Mark Everett, CIB.
Hello. Sheepy, come here. Good boy. Alf.
We just have a bit of a question mark over your wife's absence. She's gone to Canada, I believe.
That's right.
So, tell me. You aren't busy this afternoon, are you, Alf?
No. Nothing on.
An incinerator.
Just get Belcher over there to put the bloody thing out. It's a Mafadjian murder all over again.
What, you think he's murdered his wife?
Yeah, and he's burning the evidence, yes. It was very helpful. Showed me around the place and everything, but still, let's put that fire out, all right? I'll talk to him. We can work out what he was trying to burn later.
Any danger of a cup of tea, weak and white?
Break your glasses.
Sat on them a couple of days ago.
Okay. Let's start from the very beginning.
There. Go.
So you were married in 59?
Yes.
How did you hear about the accident?
A phone call from Canada.
A plane crash, was it?
No, car crash, I think.
So you drove her?
Yes, I drove her to the airport.
So what exactly did she say again?
I'm going, whether you like it or not. Oh, I don't love you, so I might even stay there. Stuff like that. She was upset.
Did you love her?
Once. Yes. Of course I did.
You say her sister's dead?
She was. Yes. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, I'm getting tired. I have to go home and feed my dog. You think I killed my wife?
No, I haven't said that.
You think I murdered my wife? He thinks I murdered you, Billy. He thinks I murdered my wife.
I haven't said that, all right? Just calm down.
I'm doing this for a little bit of cash. What you're planning to do.
I didn't kill her.
I never said you did.
You can't, because if you do...
I'll have to caution him, and we need him to cough first.
We need a body, or both.
If I caution him, and he clams up, we might never find her. Oh, and Karori Cemetery's down the road, and he used to be a gravedigger. Have you seen the size of that place?
I've seen the size of that woman.
Crikey.
Need a wheelbarrow.
Oh, he's got access to a van.
You need a bloody wheelbarrow to get into the van. A few weeks in the gym.
Bugables, what's the go with the scene search? Sitting here on standby, eating into some serious drinking time.
Just go up to the bloody canteen.
We were going to go down the road.
I'm doing my best, all right?
You're such a hardened criminal, right? Let's give him a clip around the ear.
You know what? There's ways to do things, Belcher. Times change. Methods bloody well changed. Just let me do my job.
Just leave the man alone, eh?
He's too soft, Mark. He'd rather be flying planes. We need some ginger in there.
Oh, to do what? Get the phone book out.
Yeah, the Auckland one preferably. I hear they use it a lot.
You'll get a result. And softly, softly catch your monkey. That incinerator's looking promising as soon as we can swing a warrant.
Hello. Ready to scramble, are we, Biddles?
No? You might as well go home.
Score one, the suspect. And zero, your new methods.
Oh, I'll keep at him. But
don't think we'll be running the scene tonight. He's not going to invite us in, and we don't have a warrant yet, so...
9:45, monkey, no get catchy. Your statement's out the window now, police versus Convery.
I know that, Fenchurch.
You chatted to him for too long.
I know that, Fenchurch.
His statement's inadmissible.
I do know that. Thank you, Fenchurch.
Waste of bloody time.
So now what?
He's hungry.
This is nice, this chook. I haven't had it before.
It's new. It's American. They're hoping it'll take off.
Can I? Take off?
Not yet. All right, let's go over it again.
You think I murdered my wife? You think I murdered my wife? I didn't...
Cut it out, all right?
You're saying I did, but I didn't.
Look, I don't know what I think. Okay, I haven't said that.
No.
Look, I haven't made up my mind, okay? So come on, get up, all right? Alf, get up, come on. Alf. Alf?
She's in Canada.
So why hasn't she contacted you? From Canada?
I told you we don't talk. Why would she telephone?
I don't know. She needed money?
She hasn't got any money here. Not anymore.
What do you mean? Not anymore?
All right. I confess. I did it. I took money from her bank account. She'd been squirreling it away from the housekeeping I gave her, so technically it's mine anyway.
Right. How much money?
500 quid, dollars.
And how did you do that?
Oh, I typed up a letter of thingamy.
With authority?
Yes, I know, I faked a signature. Admit nothing.
Nicholas! I waited for you. The rest of them buggered off, but I waited. Don't you ever forget that.
It's 2 in the morning.
Yeah. You look like you deserve a drink. How'd you go?
Nothing on the wife, but I've held him back for using a document to obtain a pecuniary advantage.
What's that when it's at home?
He forged a document. It's a new offence in the Crimes Act.
And you the first to offer it.
Mm-hmm.
Times change. You fraudies, eh?
Well, it'll work. We use the fraud charge to obtain a search warrant.
Yeah. If you can get somebody to sign off on it.
It's Saturday. Number 1 court will just have a couple of geriatric JPs. We can impose bail. Slip it by them.
And then?
And then I can get some sleep. And get the boys on standby in the AM. Get Alf into court, get him remanded. I can work him in again to give up the body, while you guys go over the house.
Come on, mate. Fenchurch Mortlock has got the knives out. He's telling Nervous you're too soft. There's no point going hard on this one. He just chucks fits.
If you don't bring him in, mud'll stick. It's your reputation, mate.
You idiot, Dooney! Eyes on the road, you could have killed us!
Yeah, no worries. I've been up all night. Maybe I better let you pilot me home tonight.
Morning. How did you get in?
Taxi? Where's Miss Piggy? My car.
Oh, company car park. Undamaged.
Charmed life. You saved your bacon. So how did you get on at #1 court this fine Saturday morning?
Well, you won't have time to drink those. The JP's okayed us holding Alf on that fraud charge. So I'll interview him again while you search his house.
It was starting to look like I might be needing Chapter 7, the best defence. 1, get the best lawyer.
Why do you want a lawyer?
Because you think I murdered Betty.
Okay, let's be clear. I haven't said that. I haven't even cautioned you yet. I've just arrested you for the theft from her bank account.
I know, but I still want a lawyer. I want Mike Bungay. You know him?
Yep. I just don't know where he is.
Okay. Mike, you got a client down at the station, mate.
Well, give me 5 minutes, all right? Give me 10 minutes.
Mr. Bungay.
Look, murder, well, it's the worst possible crime. So if you killed her, I suggest that you tell me so that we can work out the best possible defence. Because if you did do it, even the New Zealand police will work it out eventually. I'll get someone to bring you a cup of tea. All right, good. Nervous?
Bungles.
Dooney?
Bungles.
Bungles?
Biggles? What the hell's the matter with you? When did you start interviewing this bloke?
Friday.
So a confession's not going to work in court for you, is it? You've been at him too long. Bloody coercion, fatigue, etc., etc. Police versus convery,
I know,
which
but...
means the body is required, young Everett. Habeas corpus, or a confession, which you don't have. You're bloody useless. I talked to him for 6 minutes, and he's told me exactly where the body is. Nervous? Go in, give him a cup of tea, weak and white, and then pop him in the cells, all right?
Alf or Biggles?
You're coming with me, all right? We're going up to Karori. I'll show you where it is.
Yeah, I know where Karori is.
The body, you nong. I'll drive. Oh, that's it, that's it.
So where's his body?
I'll tell you where a body is, but I want provocation on the table. Not negotiable. Wonder how they got here. Afternoon, everyone. Lovely day.
Mike, is this a murder case?
Sorry, no comment at this time. Angela, nice to see you. We'll have a chat later, eh?
Mike. Excuse me. Excuse me. My son found these in the road. Someone might need them. Thank you.
Bloody hell. The box. We didn't get rid of the box, Shep. If there's evidence, burn it.
Ladies, the body. is under there.
A woman handed me these. They were found in the street.
Contact.
Bloody deep hole. Would have taken some doing.
You used to dig graves.
How do you bury somebody in a shaft? In bits.
Hey, ease up. I've got a post-mortem to do.
Definitely dead then, is she?
I think you can safely take your confession now.
All right, yes. If I'd gone by the book, I wouldn't be needing this, but the best defence, too. The best possible defence. I was provoked.
Provocation.
Well, I'd had enough. She was being such a witch, you know? Bullying, lying, cheating me. And she hated Shep, what we had. It just came to a head. She attacked me.
I hear he confessed.
Yeah. With a couple of safety nets, provocation, and self-defense.
Still. Have a cold one, mate. Celebrate.
As long as you don't insist on driving again. Postmortem's tomorrow. She was in 6 bits.
Yeah.
Watering hole. And insanity. All right.
Witch! Witch! Hello there. He's a good boy, Ed.
He's missing you up.
I miss him too. We'll be together soon. You'll see.
I'll take really good care of him, love.
But he needs me.
We belong together.
Save your seat.
All rise.
Mr. Earp, tell us when, after Mrs. Cousin's funeral, you saw the accused.
12:15.
In what context?
He came to the door and asked Geraldine.
Has your father got a wheelbarrow? Rubber-tired?
No.
Do you think I could borrow one from the boys at the cemetery then?
I told him it had a flat tyre or there was something wrong or something, because it's not council policy to lend equipment, you see.
Rightio. Good as gold then.
Sorry.
You're welcome to my little gardening one.
No, wouldn't be sturdy enough.
You also had a conversation about a wheelbarrow?
Yes, on the Monday. He wanted to borrow one. Mine wasn't handy.
I would have lent him mine.
You never mentioned this in the lower court, did you?
No.
Any particular reason?
I...
Have you lent your wheelbarrow to Mr. Benning on any other occasions?
Yes, several.
Ah!
We found a series of parcels, human remains, wrapped in newspaper. The one immediately under the torso contained a leg. A metal rod went through that as well. We found the head wrapped as a separate parcel. The lower denture was missing. A long, narrow parcel contained both arms. The fifth parcel contained the other leg.
Your Honour, I don't think any purpose will be served by subjecting the jury to these photos. In the interest of good taste, I move that these be withheld.
Your Honour, please.
I concur. Proceed without them, Mr. Larson.
What kind of instrument was used in the dismemberment?
Several instruments. In the case of the shoulders, a knife and a chopping type instrument. In the case of the legs, the thigh bone was sawn through. There were no saw marks on the neck. That was separated using a chopping type instrument.
Were there any other signs of injury?
There was a clearly marked groove in the skin of the neck and indications of a blow to the head.
That mark was made subsequent to what might appear to be a blow to the head, yes?
I'm not sure of the sequence.
And the blow to the head might actually have been caused by a trip and a fall, given that the head impacted against a wall.
Possibly, but...
Well, surely you're not suggesting that this sad, sick, frail little man could have pushed Mrs. Benning, who was significantly bigger than him, and caused such an impact?
Unlikely, but still...
You've seen boxing matches, haven't you?
Yes.
Wouldn't it also be possible for someone to suffer this kind of impact from a fall or whatever the cause, to come back with force, as in, say, a boxing match?
I suppose.
To go on the attack?
I suppose, but...
Thank you. No more questions, Your Honour.
What made you so suspicious that you went to the police?
The phone was answered by a woman. I could hear her, like calling out to her.
When you were staying with the accused, were you working as a prostitute?
Yes, I was a prostitute. Now I am a beneficiary.
How was it that you came to be at that address?
Carmen introduced us.
He knew you were a prostitute.
He? Who? Carmen?
The accused.
Oh, yep, I told him.
Was there any discussion of your own marital affairs?
I told him once I could have killed my husband for what he did to me.
And what was the accused's reaction to that?
He got upset and left the room.
When you lived there, was he kind? A gentleman?
Yes, to me, very much so.
At 12:10 p.m, I was advised by Constable Peacock that metal fittings from a woman's undergarments had been located in the backyard incinerator. I instructed him to remove the deposits in small amounts and sieve them over a wheelbarrow.
Evidence. Chapter 5, the cover-up. We should have got rid of the clothes earlier. The books.
They all relate to murder, suicide and forensics with underlined references to dismemberment and ways of avoiding detection.
You can read all you like, but it isn't much use if it doesn't go in. We have to fix this.
You have to fix it. Argue with them, they'll throw the book at me. Books, plural. You can't alter the facts, Alf. Evidence is evidence.
What is the plan?
Lie? No. We have to focus on the area of doubt. Provocation and your state of mind after the event. Provocation, unintended force, blind panic. That's the way to go.
Rubbish!
Oh, look, Your Honour, please.
Would my learned friend really have us believe that this man, approximately half the size and weight of his wife, accidentally stunned her, then accidentally strangled her?
My equally learned friend
was her dismemberment and burial also unintentional? Was this all a big accident?
That overtook the accused, who, in horror at what he had done...
Your Honour!
Yes. Now, let's adhere to the facts, gentlemen, if you please.
And the facts are piling up. Too many mistakes. The books, the underlinings, Canadian relatives. Mixing with people who are under the coppers' microscopes anyway. What was that about? The money from the post office. Plus Shippy taking on with his bloomin' teeth of hers. Ship. The incinerator not completely burning all her flaming clothes. And the Betty blood on the handsaw and the knife and the cleaver. And the blood on the floor, which didn't get properly cleaned. And what happened to admit nothing?
The accused told me he was prepared to cooperate with me and would make a written statement.
A bloody damaging one.
I then commenced taking the second statement, and Mr. Bungay then left the interview, and Mr. Turkington remained.
That is the said statement?
It is, yes.
And that was taken as direct dictation from the accused?
It was, yes.
Very good. Would you please read it?
Certainly. At this point, I cautioned the accused and...
My client's distress over all of this is evident. I wonder if you'd just perhaps give him a few moments to compose himself.
I think I can allow a recess. Does your client require medical attention?
I will certainly ask him if that's required, Your Honour. Thank you.
Mr. Larson, early lunch. Objection?
No, Your Honour. No objection.
The witness is stood down. All rise.
What was that all about?
He was a bit upset.
Yeah, right. And what was on that note?
I told him his dog had died. He's all right, Shep's fine. I just need you to show some emotion.
I love the dog. The dogs get me sane. The way he wags his tail, the way he looks at me, it's like he can talk. He's my piss mate, my counsellor, my right bloody arm.
Your accomplice.
All I want. Her gone, me and Shep together. And now you tell me he's dead.
He's not dead. He's with Rita Downs, awaiting the verdict like the rest of us.
And what's that bloomin' well gonna be?
Well, that's up to the jury, isn't it?
Have you reached your decision? We have, Your Honor.
Please rise and face the jury. And what is your verdict?
Chapter 4. The deed.
Good boy. Yes. Yes.
Coronation Street. You dirty, filthy animal. Down from my side. Stupid animal.
She's dead, Shep. Yes. Yes.
We did it.
Guilty.
Silence! Silence! Near the court. Take the prisoner down.
Has it all been a mistake? I think it's more than I can say. Don't make me break your heart. You hurt me so.
All rise.
I never let my feelings show. But deep inside, I'm crying.
Guilty? Maybe. I did feel guilty. On one level.
I know it's not easy to leave love behind, but they say all things heal
I'm sorry.
with time.
Sorry I couldn't find a barrow.
Said you loved me at the start, now it's tearing me apart. Don't make me break your heart. Has it all been a mistake? I think it's more than I can say. Don't make me break your heart.
But on another level, Betty was more guilty than me. She deserved it. All I wanted was her out of my life. Just me and Shep. Happily ever after. And in the end, I got it. Oh, yes. Everybody got what they deserved. You want to know how?
Good job, mate.
But we're not done yet. I'm OIC victim, so there's a funeral to organise.
6 cardboard boxes and no rallies. Like Bungle said.
Funeral's on Monday. And Tuesday. And Wednesday. Thursday.
Well, Alf's certainly not going to stump up for the hole in the ground, is he? And her, so-called Christian mates aren't too keen to contribute either. Hopefully the department will spring for the cost once the appeals are done.
Lord, strengthen us and help us. Strengthen us in the faith and hope that Betty is freed from the past.
Before we get to me, Biggles. He decided he was good at solving murders. He'd stay on, become detective inspector and solve a whole lot more. Eventually, though, He became head of aviation security in New Zealand. Once a flyer, eh? Another high flyer, Mike Bungay, wrote me a letter. We had a bit of a falling out, but he eventually took silk. Became a celebrated QC. Unfortunately, he died of a heart attack in 1993. And Carmen left NZ to follow a dream somewhere else. She became a transgender icon. She lived till she was 75. Good on her. And what about Tracy Lee, also known as Robin Williams? Turned out she'd had a bunch of kiddies to several blokes. The latest, Stephen, he'd eventually be convicted of murder, just like me. And last, and most of all, Shep. Dear wee Shep. The love of my life. Rita took very good care of him, while the Waters took care of me.
Welcome back, Mike. Need help?
I laid it to Wanganui, the jail anyway. Matter of fact, I've quite enjoyed it.
Hi, Pop.
Everyone calls me Pop. Bit of peace and quiet, 3 meals a day and work in the library, nice. Lots of books. Between you and me, I was supposed to die in here. I turned out to be a bit sickly, and that's an added burden on the system, if you know what I mean. I've been released on medical grounds after serving just a tiny slice of my life sentence. Hello, Rita. Thank you, love.
Hi, Alf.
Come on, Sippy, come to Daddy.
You be a good boy, Shep. A good boy. We'll miss you.
Come on, Shippy. Come on, just you and me. Just you and me, Shep, exactly like I said. Shippy. Shippy. Good boy. Shippy. I see.
Sitting in the sun, contemplating, celebrating all your day's work done, and all that you're concerned about is how to get some fun and to get you on, lovely lady. On my right there sits an evil man. I've often wondered if he does it all unto a plan. Anyway, girl, could I say I'll do the best I can? Will you make me your man, lovely lady? Girl, I thought the whole thing over, and I'm gonna have to come on older. What have I to lose if you turn and walk away, leaving me to start all over, looking for a friendly shoulder? What am I to do, lovely lady? Attitudes, well, I've quite a few, some concerning politics and some concerning you. Anyway, girl, could I think that you are too.